simple spiritual work to be done on daily basis according to the energy, the element, and the planet that rules each day. How to open your way of abundance, greatness, favor, money flow for the entire week by doing this on Sunday. Do this on Sunday to prepare your week for abundance, for breakthrough, for success, and for greatness. If you do this, backwardness, disappointment, failure, lack, promise and fail, poverty will not be part of your week. In the videos I uploaded recently, I tried to explain to you about different planets that rules each day of the week and how it influences us and the need for us to use the energy of each of those planets in order to better our life, as well as understand the element that rules each of these planets that influences the day, that if we can harness it very well, we will make tremendous progress. So by God's grace, in today's video, in line with that, I want to start a series by giving you on each day of the week the best spiritual work that you can actually do in order to make unusual progress in your life. So if only you can actually follow me to the end of today's video, you will get specifically the best spiritual work to do on Sunday. It's just a blueprint, a guideline. It's not that it's only that spiritual work. If you can do it, do this particular one on every Sunday. By God's grace, your road will open, and throughout the week you will enjoy tremendous success and breakthrough. So if only you can follow me to the end of today's video, you will actually get this particular information. You apply it and your life will blossom. So welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I'll discuss three important variables which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, if you can understand and apply these three correctly in your life, the sky will not be your limit. It becomes your starting point. If this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you are highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that YouTube will always notify you once I upload a new video. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. For my new timers, please go through the search button in YouTube. Type Jenny Action TV / the keyword of the video you might be looking for. Let's say cleansing. You will actually get the videos I've made in the past concerning that particular concept. You watch and get some value. So without actually wasting your time, let's delve into the video. We already know that Sunday is the day that sun rules the day, and apparently it is controlled by fire element, and apparently it is also a day of rest, especially for those that are Christians. Most of us goes to church and worship our God, and there is something that is necessary to do on Sunday, which is actually rest and reflective thinking of your past successes and failure of last week. And believe me, the best spiritual work to actually start with Sunday, or to do on Sunday, that of asking God for mercy, forgiveness. That you start from there, of all your flaws and failures of last week, some things you did not do well, because you have to look on the brighter side of measuring up. Believe me, we human beings, we're supposed to be making progress, we're supposed to be growing. It is not good that the level you're operating last week is the level you are going to be operating next week. So for you to make that progress, you have to identify your flaws. You have to identify where you did not measure up, where you reacted negatively as you ought not to, where you, in fact, where you failed, in order to use it as a ladder of success. Believe me, a righteous man will fall 7 times and rise up to 7 times, because he actually knows where he has fallen from. So in that reflective thinking, you think about how you have fallen and what to do in order to make a progress. And the best spiritual work to actually do, you know that once you wake up every morning in your house, there is need for you to sweep your house if actually you want to still be enjoying abundance. And the sweeping once in a day is just the ideal thing. Sweeping twice is not the best. Anything from twice, you're just removing the tray just in your house. Even though if morning is not convenient, you can sweep anytime, but ideally in the morning. So once you finish sweeping it, one of the best things to do is that you go outside your house. If you are the one that have sand in your house, can also sweep outside. You talk to the land. make sure that around that time that early morning sun has come, because it's actually a Sunday, it's actually a day ruled by fire element. You now have to have that energy and contact with fire and sun. So when the sun has already come out small, go to the land and talk to the land and say, oh land, that this is a new week. Make sure you're doing it barefooted. Open up, favor me, bless my family. Let everything I will do this new week yield positive result. If your own Sunday, if is the day that is the last week, you now talk to it and say, as this week is ending and I am entering a new week, let everything I'm doing going to work for me. Cooperate with all the elements of the nature to bless me, to provide for me all my needs. You know, specific need. For example, you want husband, you want a kind of new job, you want contract, and you want to go and apply for visa, and you want it to work. You say it specific. When you have finished, pack sand with your right hand and pack another one with your left hand. The one with your right hand, use it to bless your day, use it to bless your week, and declare that as you scatter it, so shall all your blessings come from east, west, north, and south be accountable. And then scatter the one on the left and declare that any plan of the evil one against you this week is scattered. It shall not stand, it shall not come to pass. And that as you are scattered, so shall it remain scattered. And then you pack another sand, go to the rooms in your house and drop it at 4 edges of your house, declaring that you are using this as a point of contact to uproot every form of causes operating in your life, operating in your environment, operating in your household. That every cause on unnecessary covenant, that so long as both man and spirit live on sand, that you are using this as a point of contact to declare that you're a friend of nature, you're a friend of the earth, that no man, no power, no force will be able to operate in your life. And then you leave that sand till the next morning. That is at least 24 hours after the next morning. Sweep it away. Believe me, you have prepared yourself. Then when you are about to sleep in the night, you get any amount of currency like this. Let's say best will always be the highest currency of your country, like this is 1,000 naira note, because you actually want to attract big money and sort of things. Unless you don't need money, you have to use bigger currency. And then you get a little bit of cinnamon powder like this and sprinkle it and declare that this week that I am opening my way for abundance, for greatness, for breakthrough. Believe me, in this universe we find ourselves, most of the times we must lose to get. Now when you have done it, just fold it through like this, that's all, and put it under your pillow. Let's assume that this is your pillow. You can actually put it like this and put it like this, then rest your head like this and sleep on top of it. Then when you have done that, immediately as you are going out in the morning, carry that money, go and look for somebody you are far better off, or mothers, baby, anybody that you are better off, or you are led to give it out as a seed for that week. Once you sow this seed, believe me, throughout the week you will not lack money. Nothing is free in this particular universe. If you want to reap money, you have to sow money. So sow it as a seed. Don't spend that money, and believe me, watch out what is going to happen in your week. You will see flow of abundance. And above all, you must to do this once time with Yanov. I've told you destinies are recovered in the midnight. You can't afford not to do midnight prayers. So when you wake up in your midnight, you now pray for God's mercy in all the ways you have heard last week. And then you must do this. You get either ash, this is ash in my container, or you get charcoal. Charcoal or ash is very good at breaking away every form of blockages, hindrances, obstacle to success, because you want to succeed excellently in the coming week. You have to prepare yourself by removing every form of obstacles and hindrance to your progress. So what are you going to do? You make sure that you find something and break that charcoal into pieces, or ash is already in powdered form. You now get your ash like this and pour it in a bowl, plate, anything like this. And then when you have poured it, you now put a little bit of either countable sea salt, 7 pieces, or 1 spoon of powdered sea salt, or 1 spoon of kitchen salt that you must have fortified for spiritual use. When you pour it, put a little bit of water and use your right middle finger to turn it, making it a paste. And then be the way you come into this world, and now get it and begin to rub it all over your body. Begin to pray that as you rub this, that you're using this as a mask to mask yourself, to become invisible to any form of negative force, in witchcraft activities, to evil powers, to men of underworld, anybody that want to send that route to you, that you are declaring that you will be invisible, is not going to hit you. And that as you are masking yourself, that you are covering yourself from every negativity, that God will remove every negativity from you. It's not going to be for you this way. Then when you have done that, you begin to pray for everything that you need, that whatsoever that have been causing hindrances in your life, that today that God shall break it. If it is that you have been is experiencing delay, marital delay, it is time to pray it. Financial delay, low sales, lack of contract, lack of new job, you have been applying for visa, nobody's giving you, all the things that are your problem, you begin to pray that let that yoke be broken, that whatever is it that is your problem, that you get it. You can actually read it, that's Psalm 7, or you read Psalm 70, any of them, and pray that God will use it to work for you. You can also read Psalm 67, that all short psalm, that God will also use it to launch you into a season of abundance. Then when you have finished doing that, you now, I forgot to tell you, before you even do this masking in the daytime, you get a little bit of this ash, mix it inside water, and then with salt, mix it in the water and allow it to be exposed in the sun. Or if it's charcoal, you have a little bit of that powder charcoal and a little bit of that, just a pinch of salt, and leave it inside under the sun. Then in the night, you would bring it in, and then you now use that water and enter between and begin to bath, and using local sponge. Local sponge have a lot of spiritual benefit. If you are fond of using it to bet yourself, no arrow, blockages, delay is not for you. So you now get a local sponge. But where you're living, you can't find a local sponge. Please get bitter leaf and use it as a sponge to bet yourself. That's the two things you need. This local sponge is made from pantry, and you know that everything that comes from pantry is powerful. So you now use it as your sponge and begin to bat out all those kind of charcoal and marks that you have put on yourself. You can actually even combine it with local soap, like local black soap is the best. Either even that your bitter leaf, you can pound and mix it with local black soap and use it to bat yourself. That you're batting out poverty, you're batting out marital delay, you're batting out disfavor, you're batting out demonic attack, you're batting out witchcraft attack. You know exactly the things you're going through and what you need for the next week. You're batting out disappointment and failure. This contract betting and going, I must get it. So when you have finished betting, allow that water to dry in your body. No toweling, no creaming, no ordinary soup, and then by God's grace go back to sleep. Maybe let's say you do this between 12 to 1. The ideal thing is whenever you come out for midnight prayer, pray at least 1 hour, and then maybe by 1 hour, 1:30 you are through, you go back to sleep. Believe me, you will surely have an awesome dream of how you will prepare. Maybe there is something that you want for that week. The dream will come on how you are going to move about it. Do this, you will see that throughout your week you will experience a level of open door and abundance, and you will surely enjoy yourself without any form of disappointment in the week, and you will surely come back and testify and thank me for this. So with this, I've actually come to the end of today's video, believing that somebody have actually find value. If you're one of them, why not give me that thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification stars to get my next upload. Comment on this video, share this video and channel to everyone. You might actually be helping a lot of people as you do this. May God bless you, honor you, and cause you to ride upon the high places of this earth. Still your lady Jenny saying bye bye.